So this was our first pre-release in the store. What has happened at the Refuge since the last time we did one of these? A lot. And there's a bunch of stuff that happened. But I think the biggest thing that happened is that we got our WPN and we had our very first pre-release at the store. Okay, so we set up this two-sided stand here. This has the event code so that people can put it in the companion app and some of the pods that we offer for Commander. And then on the back, it has our code of conduct. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to put the new codes for the pre-release in, and this has the event code for the pre-release and then some building instructions for people who might not know how to build a pre-release deck. And I put a gray sheet of paper between the two because when the sun shines through, it'll like kind of meld both papers together unless you have some kind of something blocking that light. So there's a gray sheet in there. There you go. So we're ready. Well, we need to do this like a couple more times and then we'll be ready. What is the WPN? The WPN, it stands for Wizards Play Network. And it's a way for Wizards to come alongside a store like mine and give us things that can motivate people to come out and play at the store. Things like promos. One of the really exciting promotions that they're doing right now is they sent us a bunch of dice. And actually, they're not dice. They're called click wheel life counters. Wizards of the Coast sent me this little click wheel life counter. It's for being a WPN store. We have a bunch of these in the back. Those life counters are very sought after because they're like the Phyrexian Elish Norn life counter. And so those are really cool. Like on the secondary market, they might be going for a good amount of money, but we get to give them away to people who just shop at the store. And you can only get them at WPN stores. And it's part of a promotion for anybody who buys a complete bundle or spends $75 in the store. So in March, we'll be able to give these away, and they're really cool. They actually work a little bit differently than the old style because they have like a spring-loaded system in there, and they're very responsive in changing your life total. I really like them. I like the design, and people are very excited about them. Is being registered as a WPN store important? I think it is. I think it is important. It brings a level of validity to the store, and it lets you do things that are expected. So players come to expect things. They expect promos. They expect like this click wheel thing I was telling you. As soon as that got shown on social media from Wizards, people were asking me, hey, are you going to have that? Like, how do I get it? You know, so if I wasn't a WPN, I wouldn't have access to that kind of stuff, and I would just have to tell people no. So it lets you stay in step with the expectation of the players. The other stuff you get is they actually put you on the website for store locators. So if someone's looking for a place to play Magic, your events will be on the store locator and they'll be able to find you via the locator. Which before, I've never used the locator. I've never done that. So I always kind of like thought it wasn't a big deal. But I feel like seeing how many people come here through Google by like, oh, I just searched for card store and I found you. You know, makes me think that that store locator thing is probably a bigger deal than I give it credit for originally. What's up, my man? How's it going?
Not bad yourself. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? In order to run a pre-release, you need to be a WPN store. Actually, I would not be able to get the pre-release kits unless I was a WPN store from the distributor. Being a WPN, also you get some neat distributor perks. One of them is you get the product during pre-release week. If you're not a WPN, they won't send you a product until the week of release. And the other thing is you get a pre-release allocation. So Wizards will say you get this much of the pre-release product, so you can buy up to this much, which is great because that's like a special allocation that you get. Hey, if this is your first time and you're enjoying this series about me opening and running a local game store, make sure to get caught up on our previous episodes. Now, back to the show. So this was our first pre-release in the store, and it went really well. All right, we launched our first pre-release here at the Refuge. We got 18 players. These homies are sitting in the overflow seats. We got Nate holding down the fort. Thanks, Nate. You rock.
I try. feel like
All right.
but like, yeah, that's what I'm running. It's poisonous.
We started on time, which is a big deal. I don't want to be, late. Beautiful mind stuff going on here with James. Just thinking through. This guy right here opened something. We can't say what though out loud. No. My thoughts going in was like, I'm going to pre-register all 16. I'm going to try, which was surprising to me because Magic players typically don't prepare. A lot of times they just walk in, oh, I'm here. It's the pre-release time. And I was like, I hope that I can pre-sell this stuff because then I'll know how many are coming. I can plan for it, this kind of thing. Come on in. Come on in. It's all good. So we sold all 16 and I figured I'll keep 4 because we can put a table in front of the register here and we could fit another 4 people. So I said, I'll keep 4 for walk-ins. And that's exactly what happened is basically we filled 16, 2 walked in. I put a little table in front of the register, fulfilled the walk-ins, and the pre-release started on time. You pre-ordered, right? Okay, so here's your kit. Do you need any sleeves? Everything went well. The vibe was really chill. I mean, this is a Commander store, right? So playing 1v1, is a change of pace for them. And I think they all had a good time. I'm excited to see you all here. We filled the whole place, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. We're going to do a flat price structure, so everyone's going to get something. All right, we're going to send you all home with loot. For the top 4, whoops, I forgot to bring my goodies. Hold on a second. There was only one little hiccup. I had forgot to put table numbers on the tables, which was kind of funny because there was this moment of chaos when I said, I paired it in the event link software, and then I said, okay, go to your tables. And everyone stood up, and then all of a sudden everyone realized at the same moment, like, well, what table? Like where's wherever it was like kind of like milling around, and I was like, oh no, okay, I said that's table 1, that's table 2. I kind of mapped it out. So these are going to the top 4. These are the little life pads, so those are pretty cool.
Sick.
Check them out. Did I learn anything from running the pre-release? Yeah, I learned that I need to order more product. I've sold product, without a pre-release for a long time now, and usually what happens is people will buy this stuff, but it's at a slow rate. And having it at the pre-release, I felt like that was an accelerated rate. Like, I think I underestimated how much people would buy at the pre-release. So we sold completely out of everything except for Commander decks from Phyrexia All Is One. All right, you're going to do a pre-release?
Yep.
Dude, you just got in on the nick of time, man. We had like one more kit left. I think having a pre-release is important for a local game store because it gives people like a doorway into the new product. It gives them a way to try out the cards. Before, you don't kind of know until you start to play with things. Also, it's another event. People are looking for a reason to interact with Magic. People are looking for a reason to interact with the community. The people at Wizards put a lot of time and effort into artwork and promotion and marketing. And the pre-release is like the culmination of that celebration, right? It's where everyone gets together, they enjoy the set, they play with the new cards, and they have a good time. Thank you all for being here. This is so cool. We filled the whole place on our first pre-release. So thanks for being here. All right, I love you all. Let's get this started. You can open up your pre-release kits. Good luck on your pools. Thank you for watching this episode. There will be more to come, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. More information about my business, Alchemist Refuge, is on the screen and in the description. I hope to see you next time. Bye!